Mamma Mia! We are all very familiar with this term and have heard it many times from our favorite video game character. Some of us even have been fortunate enough to hear it in person at a pizzeria in the most beautiful city of Italy. Today, I'll be informing the class about the rich culture in Italy. I've studied very much about their culture and I will be explaining the concepts of communication and relating it back to Italy's cultural traditions. Italian culture is centered around arts, religion, historical landmarks, and cuisine, and demonstrates a multitude of communication concepts. The main focus will be how their artwork impacted many, how the religion and landscape was mainly influenced by the Roman Catholic, how their historical landmarks have increased tourism in their country, and the popularity of their cuisine has gained around the world. If you've been lucky enough to visit Italy, you would know that our entire country reflects cultural art in all shapes and sizes. In many cities of Italy, they have very famous art pieces created by many of Italy's own very well-known artists. The one and only Leonardo da Vinci was born in Tuscany, Italy, and created many pieces, one of them being the very famous Mona Lisa. Even though Leonardo da Vinci is best known for his painting work, his art or his work as a scientist and an inventor further establishes one of the Renaissance leading figures, Brittany, 2022. Not only was he an artist, but his skills also helped shape the Renaissance in Italy. Italy has many other well-known artists and emerged during the Renaissance, and it began with painters and sculptors who wanted to give their works a spiritual quality and invoke deep religious meanings. Kodrick, 2016. Italy continues to devote their culture to their history's many artists and diverse masterpieces. Italy's very own artists impacted the lives of many, which created a voice for reflecting expressionism in religion. Italy is based off of Catholicism as their main religion, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they only allow this religion. According to the website Life in Italy, this is especially important as geographically, the heart of Catholic Church is within Italian soil. Bezone, 2022. They also practice Christianity, but welcome any and all other beliefs and religions. The very foundation of the country itself is built upon Roman Catholicism. 90% of all Italians identify themselves as Roman Catholic, and about a third of them are actively practicing Roman Catholicism. Fleming, 2022. The reason being is that their whole history and culture was mainly influenced by the Roman Empire, which rooted Catholicism as their principal religion. The culture also traces to the Roman Empire, which created most of the architectural masterpieces seen in many parts of Italy. This has made their country popular for tourists because of rich culture and the famous landmarks. The landmarks that are visited daily by many have made them a hotspot for tourism. For example, one of the most visited landmarks is the Colosseum, which happens to symbolize the power of the Roman Empire. The cultural significance in Italy, historical landmarks have helped shape how they are famously seen today. Italy is home to some of the most famous structures in the world, including the Colosseum and the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Zimmerman, 2022. These are just a few of historical monuments that they take pride in and represent what their culture is built upon. Not only do their landmarks represent a major cultural aspect, but among most countries, their cuisine is also the pride and joy of their culture. Pasta, pizza, and mozzarella are one of the most popular food choices from Italy. For Italians, they take pride in their dishes and prepare with recipes that have been handed down generations to generations. Italian culture has influenced food culture and around the world and is viewed as a form of art by many. Zimmerman, 2022. Their cuisine has reflected a vast portion of their culture and has been popularized through many other countries. In conclusion, Italian culture takes pride in their famous artwork, religion, their historical monuments, and their popular cuisine. It very if it is very much influenced by a vast majority of historical traditions. Their influential artwork is created by many well-known artists that shape Italy's image. Their religion concentrates heavily on Catholicism, which is mainly based on the history of their country. Italy is home to many popular and historical landmarks that bring in a lot of tourism and reflect their past culture and ideologies. Lastly, their cuisine is something that cannot be taken away from their culture because of their many passed down traditions revolving around their food. So next time you visit the great country of Italy, you'll have the opportunity to impress your tour guide with these fun facts of Italian culture learned today. Ciao!